What's going on, guys? I'm Trevor. Welcome back to the channel. January is officially over. We are about to head into February. 2024 is completely flying by so far. But before we head into February movies, we got to talk about all the January 2024 movies that I watched. I only saw 3 in the month of January. Very busy personal month for me, so I didn't get around to watching all too many movies. Nonetheless, we're going to rank them. We're going to talk about them. We're going to gush about them. What I didn't like and what I actually liked about them as well. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Let's hop into this. So in last place is going to be Netflix's Lift. This is starring Kevin Hart. It's a new heist movie, and basically it's just a run-of-the-mill heist movie. You've seen this countless times. Pretty much every heist movie Netflix tries to hit, they have this rendition in there. I feel like they're trying to build a franchise through something that's just non-franchisable. Kevin Hart, I think he's a much better actor than he does here. The cast itself is just not all that interesting. I think the whole movie itself really felt like it was more interesting than it actually was. That being said, there is some fun to be had here. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Like Kevin Hart at times, he's charming, but they just had so many jokes to hit on throughout this, and nothing was funny. They try to make it like almost like a Fast and Furious vibe where it's lighthearted and it's got good action. The action, not very good. The lightheartedness wasn't really all that funny, but it's taking place in air, on space. It's on a big old aircraft, and they're going to take over this aircraft. They're going to kidnap the gold, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be awesome, man. The threat was never there for this film. That's the one thing I kept saying when watching it. The threat's not there because every single time we thought our people were going to make it out alive. So every time I was like, they're not going to do nothing. It's not going to be that kind of movie. So it felt safe. And it felt kind of pointless. It's like a 2.5 out of 5. At number 2 is The Beekeeper. David Ayer returning. He's done some not so great movies, but he's also done great movies. End of Watch, Fury. The guy knows his way around action movies. So coming into this one, moderate expectations, is doing pretty well at the box office. I'm a Jason Statham fan. Like anything Jason Statham's in, I'm pretty much going to like. And this one was just fine. It was really, really action-packed. There's like over-the-top action. Like basically John Wick starring Jason Statham is what this movie is. And he happens to be a beekeeper. There was just some decisions made, I think, with the script that kind of took me out of this film because like the main reason for Jason Statham going on this killing spree, this beekeeper's going around killing everyone. Someone gets scammed and that leads to that person taking their own life, and then Jason Statham goes on his revenge killing spree. It just felt kind of like a bizarre way to really start with this movie, start with the script, and there's like a point where Jason Statham's fighting like 20 dudes at once and he kills all of them. And don't get me wrong, the action is pretty cool. It's well done enough. Jason Statham might be losing his sauce a little bit. Not the whole greatest actor in the world anymore, but there's some fun to be had here. If you like these like 80s kind of cheesy action movies, might be up your alley. If you're someone like me who wanted just a little bit more, it might not be up your alley. Again, I just watched this one the other day, and it was one I was kind of looking forward to, kind of not. And by the time I got done watching it, I was like, David Ayer, what are we doing, man? Where are we going next? What's going on? Because we need a little resurgence in the career. But at number 1 is Mean Girls the Musical. Now, I'm a fan of the Broadway Mean Girls. I love the original Mean Girls. You take those two, you mash them together, you put them on a screen. That's what you get with this movie. Now, lots of people, even lots of family members I have said, this movie's trash. It's just terrible. I disagree. I think this movie is fun. It is a good reimagining of Mean Girls. Did it need to be reimagined? No movie ever really needs to be remade. I like originality. I think we all do. So I don't think the movie ever needs to be remade. But with this one, there's still just so much fun to be had with these characters. And they tell it, yes, a story. We know how it's going to happen because we've seen the original movie. And the original Mean Girls is a better movie. But incorporating the musical numbers throughout this, it's great. Renee Rapp, my goodness, is this lady. She's phenomenal. She can sing. So her voice, the power she holds in her voice, it's extraordinary. Ali Carvalho, probably my favorite part about this movie. It's just a fun movie. And I think everyone went into it expecting something completely different. And it came out saying, sucked. Disagree. It's basically the same movie with musical numbers. And here we are. That's what happens. What's not to like? At the end of the day, I'm a Mean Girls fan. It is so far my favorite movie of the year. Of the 3 movies that I've watched, is my favorite movie of the freaking year. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being here. What was your favorite and least favorite January 2024 movie? February, I'm planning on seeing a lot more movies. Argyle review coming this weekend, and we're also going to have a most anticipated February's list as well. Keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.